Hello, Friendlings. I'm Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Friendlings never give up, and I want you. And today we're back with another Planet Zoo live stream here on Lucky Mountain Zoo. Here, I like to repeat myself when I do the intro, but we are here playing Lucky Mountain Zoo here on episode 32, if I am correct. And we're doing some of the little details. Now, the zoo has not a lot of spots left for other animals. Obviously, we got the 4 down here that could do stuff, and then obviously up here, and I'm debating about if we're gonna move this or not. But we gotta do some little details and at least some things to spruce it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more like a zoo. And obviously, as you clearly can see, our frogs are starving to death down here. And last night, I thought I added them to the pathway, so it's kind of strange that this didn't save. Maybe I didn't save it, but I'm pretty sure I saved it. Maybe I didn't. But the issue is these frogs, I honestly did forget, though. Let's save, just to make sure. Yeah, I guess I didn't save it then. But these frogs... and animals inside of this don't have their own work zone. So the only people that were able to feed them, the frogs, the lizards, oh sorry, the iguana, the red-eyed tree frog, the yellow anaconda, and then this Goliath frog were work keepers that didn't have a work zone. With that being said, they had to run all the way across the map and back, so they're going to share a work zone with, obviously, this quadrant here. And I'm really debating about if I just pick this whole thing up and move it back, but it's not that easy to move walking pathways and stuff like that. And another option is to make another indoor area over here, continuing with the snow. Another option is to just leave it blank and maybe make some sort of other thing, but that's not really a today thing, but we're doing the details. So one of the things I do want to do, and I know Liam is a big fan of this, and Meep, is I want to do some details at least at nighttime, because I don't want this park to be a night park, but I do think it should have night lighting, at least for the entrance. Up until the entrance. After that, I do not care at all. I'm telling you that right now. Do not expect that we're going to do the entirety of the zoo with lights everywhere. Everything's going to be lit up. These are lit up somehow because of the barriers, but do not be expecting the entirety of the park to be lit up, because we are not doing that. We are long gone that idea. But I'm looking for a very modern lamp that we haven't used before. We used this on our main park opening before, and I think we are using the New World post here for these guys up here. But it needs to be like a grand lighting scheme. Sort of, you see how poppy that is? So I'm trying to see if there's something like... Thank you, Meat, by the way, for the DLCs, because there's actually a lot of lighting and actually little details we can use. But apparently these pumpkins don't light up, but they're in the lighting. That doesn't make too much sense, does it? But I do appreciate him giving me that, because if not, I would be down even more lights. So let's try this, right? Tuxpoo, thanks for coming out to the live stream. How are you doing today? We're going to try to get these evenly spaced, too, so it doesn't look too weird. So what I usually do is I'll go into construction, I'll go into architecture, I'll go into roofs, I'll go into the flat roofs, and I will grab a couple of these flat ones. We'll go 5. We'll go back into our lighting pieces here. We'll go into our New World lamps, and we'll place these every other one, and that should be roughly good. And now we have like a pretty decent spacing here. Or ideally, we should have it when it's done. Then we're going to kind of roughly guesstimate there. Then we're going to grab these. Roughly guesstimate right about there. For some reason, just because it's directly... Oh, it did actually line up. I was about to complain. Alright, well, that is, seems legit to me. I could also add an additional lighting here on the inside, but I don't know how that's going to really look, to be honest with you. We're going to do it, but I don't know how that's going to look. That looks absolutely nasty. Your path is a little bit too dark. Not anymore. Not anymore. It was. I will tell you that it was at a point. Oh. These are floating. They're all floating. Well, that's an easy fix, actually. Well, somehow that all managed to get deleted. Well, that's an easy fix, by the way. Let's try this again right there. Perfect. Hi, Liam. Thanks for coming out to the stream. How are you doing this early Thursday morning? Alright, I think that looks good. So now we have lighting on both sides. It looks a little bit clean. But that's all the lighting we're doing, really. Especially on today's stream. I'm done with the lighting probably indefinitely now. But now we have lighting for the main building. And now it looks like this during the day. And now it looks like this at nighttime. Doesn't really change it up very much, but the main icon is obviously this building down here, the main building. And that's all the lighting that I'm doing. So it's too late. It's too late. Claude builds floating street lamps. Not anymore. Hey, Claude and friends. Hi, Tuxku. Hi. I'm fine. See, I can make it to an early stream when I plan it. When I can plan it. It's true. Also very, very true. Yeah, it is early. I woke up like 39 minutes ago. And yeah, it is still early. I will tell you that. I'm very debating about just ripping up these fences so I can... Goodness me, can I click on the fence? Depending on how easy it is to copy this over, I'm going to rip up the fences or not. I guess it is easy to do it on a straight path. I'm going to copy the same design over there. There is no fence here, so... I can get... Yeah, nah, dog. When I have... No. We're not doing custom fences again. Nah. That's too time consuming. That's too, not me anymore. I used to be that guy. I am no longer that guy, pal. No longer that guy, pal. Did you see? I was looking at reviews before this. Back 4 Blood apparently already stopped support. Bro, that game's not even a year old. I was really looking forward to playing that eventually, but apparently the game is garbage, so... Or at least the devs think it's garbage. based on money, I assume. So then I think it's garbage. Be like that. All right. Let's grab some of our pathways here, and let's go into the cobblestone. Let's go here. Curbs or ground path, railing on ground queue, and railing on ground path. I'll place in some railings here to give us a realistic vibe. Obviously, some of that's going to be a little bit glitchy. At least that it keeps people in line. It does feel like a little trapped, but really, I don't know where else they would go. Down here, it shouldn't be that. It should be like a curb. But at the same time, this is like a big pond that's gonna make you drown in. So, not my problem. We are not gonna lose any money. Oh, we're doing lights? Yes, you were doing lights. Lights are already done. We're already done. This is as much as it's been a pleasure, lights. We're just doing small details right now. There's nothing really major I have in mind right now. Just the light details, just very light details. Oh, we can have our... Oh no, I'm actually messing that up. Hold on. For a second I thought I was doing something cool, but I actually am messing that up. Oh, these do match in terms of the style, but they're different colors. And I will copy the fence from... It sucks because it's going like custom fence to like and then like back. That's the issue. I've been just doing scenarios. I haven't done a sandbox zoo. You've just been doing scenarios. Yeah, I actually have never done a scenario except for the little introduction on this game. And the reason why is because I also just don't have time. Because all the free time that I have playing is really playing the game itself, as you clearly can tell. If you didn't tell already. It's the scenarios are the one scenario that I played was fun. Just the basics on how to get stuff together. Because I knew for a fact when I was going to play this game, this was actually the first time I actually played a game knowing that I would not know how to play the game when I started playing. So I actually had to watch the tutorial. And I did. And it turned out to be... I don't want to get rid of this because look at how beautiful this looks. This railing here. I'm going to leave this open, which is a hill. It shouldn't be that bad, right? But yeah, I just knew that playing the tutorial, it was going to be very difficult to do. And I mean, Plan Zoo is very, I mean, it's pretty straightforward once you learn that everything has certain properties and all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty simple at that point. But it would be difficult if you never played the game before and you just sort of jumped in. Scenarios, I guess, are also a very good way to play the game if you've never played any game before like this. I would tell you that, too. I know I just kind of like went completely, like, I don't know, like a random rant. Alright, before I forget, I will have to tell you guys this. There will be no stream tomorrow. There will be no stream tomorrow. There will be no stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. Alright, let's get some benches in here. Now there's at least places for people to sit down. I want to make sure that seating's a big thing too. While we're here, there's like, see, even though there's a way for people to come down here to get this penguin exhibit, and a lot of people are doing it that way, there's like no seating here, and I don't know if I should just continue seats going down the middle, which really doesn't make logistical sense. So we're gonna add a couple seatings here on this path over here. We can't customly move it over. Keep snapping to this side of the wall. But somehow we did get it to snap to that side. I don't know how we did that. Just from a different angle. Let me do it. And always good to put bins down as well. I would like to have some, like, seating benches on this side, too. I really can't put any here because of those rocks and how they're placed, but... plus, you play Planet Coaster. Didn't you play Planet Coaster for... Didn't you play Planet Coaster first? Planet Co first? Yeah, no, I played Planet Coaster first, but when they have games that are similar, like this, to Planet Coaster... it's similar, but it's not, because obviously Planet Coaster, the main goal of the game was to build a coaster in theme parks. So you really want to highlight on the guests' needs. When you're playing Planet Zoo, you kind of still have those needs, but they're not riding anything. Now you have to take all what you learned in terms of walking, put that into the game, and then you need to take everything that you learned about riding roller coasters and put those in for the animals. And that's pretty much it. It's really easy to make an exhibit. It really doesn't take that much brain work. But what takes the brain work in Planet Zoo is if you want to take your exhibit to make it look good. Now, I don't know if you would define this as good or not. I mean, that's an opinion, a suggestive opinion. That's an opinion or whatever. I'd say that this looks pretty good. I mean, there's always things that we could change. Like this back wall, I would say. Obviously, our underground, too. But the requirements, all you need to do to get a penguin exhibit to really work is you just go over to environment. Or, I'm sorry, terrain. Make sure that everything in terrain is green. Make sure everything in this is green. Go into environment. Make sure you have all your plants and stuff fit inside of here. Your enrichment, make sure that those are up. And make sure your nutrition's up. That's all you gotta really do. Then you're done. Really, it's done. It doesn't even have to look like that. That's why I'm saying that some of these habitats here, even these smaller ones that really don't have a lot of detail, but they look very realistic. They don't take a lot of brain power to do, but they still look good. That's the issue with this over something else. Or Planet Coaster. I know why a majority of people from Planet Coaster do not come over to this game, because they don't know what to do. They're really good at making roller coasters look good, but they were never able to make the amusement park look good. That's why when you see people just doing roller coasters, and they're so obsessed with roller coasters, that's fine. But to play like a Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster is you need to be creative. The coasters and the animals are, of course, the main objective of the game. But the game Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo is not just the coaster and it's not just the zoo. Or the animals. It's actually the zoo. Like, you have to do the zoo. That's the point of the game. the base game is to doing the animals. After that, it is the details. What do you want to do? That's what sets you apart. And I think if I didn't have that drive and all I wanted to do was build coasters, I can guarantee you I would absolutely hate this game. That's why I had to relearn how to play it. It's not because I didn't know how to build. I had to relearn how to play it because the only transportation in the game is like this. I mean, there's a couple of them. There's a safari boat ride. There's a transportation thing. There's a safari truck. A train, which I don't think is in terms of touring, and then a gondola. But I never even... out of all my practice, and out of all the times I played Planet Zoo, which I played Planet Zoo for 168 hours in my lifetime, and I've never placed any of these down. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I never even wanted to place those down. This is a completely different vibe. And I really do appreciate that they kept very similar aspects of the game. I really did complain about Planet Zoo when I first started playing, if you guys remember. Because it's very difficult to move stuff, but you do get used to it. You do get very, very, very used to it after a while. Which is not a bad thing, by the way. It just is a little bit tricky when you first start playing. But yeah, this is our new new little entrance, which looks really nice. And now we're just doing details. So if you're just joining out to the stream, I just want to add some more details in. Maybe we should do some like food signs here, because there really isn't any signs for this. I don't know if there's pre-built signs in the game. There is. Okay. So what do we have inside here? We have Foxy, Street Fox Coffee. We have Pip Shot Water. We have Gulpy Soda. We have Pizza Pen, Chief Beef, and Hot Dogs. Squad. All right, all perfect, all perfectly fine. But I'm looking for... remember Planet Coaster? They had those mascots? I doubt that they have those. Like the mascot signs. There's an Australia wooden board sign, which is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh, they have the Chief Beef sign. Bro, why is this so teeny? This is like the teeniest sign I've ever seen in my entire life. Did they forget to scale it? I would not be surprised if they forgot to scale it. Oh, by the way, when I was talking about Back 4 Blood, which is like Left 4 Dead, they said they stopped support for it. They obviously stopped support for Planet Zoo or Coaster a long time ago, so I don't know why I'm judging. Well, I think Planet Coaster had support for a lot longer, though. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to add any signs here because I really don't know what's going next to this. But I do know that I wanted this to be like... You know that there's food in here. Or something. Pip Shot Water merch sign? They sell Pip Shot Water merch? That's crazy. How do you sell merch of Pip Shot Water? Look at these here. Teeny tiny signs. Maybe we can put some more animals on the outside. Because we got animals in here, which look very cute, and I really do enjoy how that all is sort of turned out. And I don't know why I'm missing an animal here, but maybe because it's against the wall. What other animals do y'all have? Because obviously I want people to know that this is food here, but I really don't want it to be so noticeable. Usually they have, usually from the zoos, the few zoos that I went to, there's not really a lot of signs. You can just smell the food, and then there's like a little, it's like a little hut or a little restaurant. So I kind of want to put like a little sign on the side like this. I know it's not little, But we're gonna try to sell our food. So we got Pizza Pen, Cheap Beef, and Hot Dog Squad. So let's see what kind of foods we can start selling here. So we got obviously these signs here. The Hot Dog Squad sign actually really, I mean, no, I didn't use this originally, but they all match each other. I love it how it says no anchovies on there. 100% beef flavoring. This one says made from stuff. I do like that sign though. I mean, why wouldn't that just doesn't make sense? It just doesn't make sense. Where's the dog? Here we go. Hot dog. Oh, bro, with the little signs. I don't get y'all. You know what it needs to have is it needs to have a awning, which I don't think it's what it's called in this game. I think it's called a canopy. I think it's called a canopy. Yep, there it is. Do we have canopies on the inside? Even though it is inside, they always seem to have canopies. I don't know if you can like color this. No, you can't, but it just is it just does seem more realistic when they have these here. Maybe not in this case, but because the whole building is actually filled in this time, so I guess it just. I'm gonna put some rock here to give us a little bit of detail for like the flooring. Speaking of, I really don't know what is going on here at all. I don't know what's going on there, but these frogs should be now eating. Welfare, nutrients, are they dead or like? They have not been fed into in a while. So the keeper is trapped in this cluster bling blong. This is why it makes sense why the protester is here. Okay. Well, this is why we do the little details. I guess this is perfect timing. Sorry, I was getting some food. You never have to apologize for getting food or leaving or whatnot. Don't you worry. Never apologize. You don't need to apologize. Okay, so what is going on here? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. Maybe they think there is an exit. Maybe they think this is... But people do think that they can come here. They might think that this... Okay, there's a lot of people coming. Okay, get the hell off my bench here. It was the bench. I don't know how many people were stuck in there, but they were. Because apparently inside of the game, it's hard to see at the bottom down here. But you see these pathways? These pathways are so close to each other, people think that this is a door. Apparently. And that makes sense why these guys were not getting fed, even though I put the keepers back onto the same thing. But they weren't getting fed because no one could get to them. And then we got like, this is a very small area, which I need to add more garbage bins because apparently this is just a perfect spot to throw your garbage on the damn ground. I hear bling blong. Food courts. Here we go. Food court. What do we have on food court? I've also incorporated... Can I, like, if I accidentally, like, reattach stuff, is that going to mess it up? No, it's not. Okay. But the food court works all down here, and then they have, obviously, the facilities and all that sort of stuff in here. But the staff room's down here, so they do have to kind of walk a little bit out the way to get to this. Which, speaking of, I could actually probably make a shortcut through the back, but I still don't really know what I'm going to do back here, so I really don't want to, like, just run a random thing back here if I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, getting some food. Bacon and... bacon and sausage, two things I cannot eat. I don't eat pork anymore. I don't eat pork anymore. Gosh, I'm so tired. It's a bling blong. I hear bling blong. Claude is probably hungry. Right before the stream started, like 1 minute before, I said I have to eat something before this stream starts. And I just went straight in to, did I not? Oh, I didn't delete the, I thought I deleted this. Maybe I didn't delete this. I picked it up, but I never actually deleted it. Let's throw it over here. Let's do some seating outside right here, alright? But right when the stream started, I said, alright, I have to eat before I start live streaming. I went into the kitchen and I said, I know I love peanut butter, but I do not want to eat right now. And I said, I don't care that you don't want to eat, you're eating. And I just took, literally, just a scoop of peanut butter, like a half of a teaspoon of peanut butter, and just shoved it down my throat. And, that's where we're at. So I did eat before the stream. And then I threw this in here. Did a little bit of overhang. That gives us a little bit of detail. Nothing super crazy, by the way. I know I was looking for other designs, but, I mean, Asia's right next to it. But I still need some sort of sign, though. I need a sign. What's wrong with pork? There's nothing wrong with pork. I just, as you said, yeah, I forgot, you know, what to talk about it. Not right now, at least. Not at this current moment. I do appreciate you being nice about that. I will eventually say it someday. I know I will. There's nothing wrong with pork in terms of my view on it. I just don't eat it anymore. And I have no beef with people eating it. I have no beef with people eating it. Y'all want to eat it? Go ahead, bro. I ain't gonna stop you. And it tastes good. I will tell you that. All right, I need like a big sign, like not this big though. I want it to be like people can recognize it. What I've noticed is there is like no advertising in terms of like those hanging out signs, you know, that come out like this way. There is none of that in this. They got these signs. This is what you would see in a zoo. And what if I place these down? Can you change this? Huh, you can. Okay, so what if I type in... Okay. This is what you would see at a zoo. You would 100% see like these little signs at a zoo. And I forgot, they got these here. They actually have these little signs. It's called a sign swing. You would 100% see these. But you still see something made. This would be like a mural. This would have like a couple of signs and that would be it. Pork isn't beef. True. Chief beef is perfectly fine for our zoo. Here, speaking of, let's add in a chief beef sign here. And then, what is the other one? Hot dog squad. Hot dog squad. And then pizza pan. Pizza pan. Pizza pan. And then on this side, we need ourselves a Street Fox coffee, yeah? Street Fox coffee. Put a Street Fox coffee down here. And then we need to get ourselves a, we need some pip shot water. I don't think you would you advertise water? I don't think anybody would advertise. You know, we're selling water here. But we'll have our signs here. And if I'm correct, wow, you cannot select an advertisement on this. On Planet Coaster, you could. That is a first. I just thought you would be able to do that, but I guess not. But look at that. I like these. I didn't really use them too much in either of the games, but I do like those. All right, so I do actually want legit signs though before I forget, and these signs should be like at least one of the major ones. Chief Beef and Pizza Pen. People obviously know there are gonna be drinks inside here. Maybe the Street Fox coffee should be one of the advertisements. Because that's actually a big, I mean, that's like Starbucks, really. Got a Street Fox coffee there. Because that's like obviously one of the big ones. And then over here, we're going to add in. What the bling blong is this? Oh my god, that looks so bad. This guy made a custom Egyptian one. This is like, what the bling blong? What the bling blong is this? While we're waiting, I'll leave that there. Pizza or hamburgers? I feel like... Oh, that looks so good. Look at the pepperoni. Ugh. And obviously, you gotta remember that everyone in this world knows what the heck a Chief Beef is, and everyone in this world knows what a Pizza Pen is. So they already know that there's gonna be... People in this world already know that there's gonna 100% be hot dogs in here, because obviously they can see the ad right down here. There's a hot dog ad, but I mean, people know by living in this universe that... People in this universe are going to know that. If there's a Chief Beef, there's probably going to be that. People know that, you know, there's Street Fox coffee. There's going to be some sort of other... You know, because I keep forgetting to explain this. Maybe you guys know, but... This is like one stand here. It's one stand here. Like, this is all congruent. It's not just pip shot water. It's not just coffee. It's not just coffee soda. Like, the coffee runs these places here. Like, it's all one. And then down here, this is all one section. They're selling these 3 items. Now, they, obviously, realistically, they would be selling pop as well, too, and water. If you just want water, coffee, that sort of stuff, you gotta go over there. But if you want basic, you want gulpy soda and food, you want to go over here. And if you just want, like, drinks, you kind of go over here. So it kind of gives that thing so that people can kind of go through and stay out the way. Let's go with some of those signs, by the way, before I forget. Some of those cool decal signs, because I want people to be... I haven't used any of these before in the zoo, and I think we should be utilizing some of these, and there are 5 of them. African animal sign 3, African animal sign 4. Okay, perfect. I want to make these in here so that there is a little bit of details, given a little bit of pop, a little bit of color, a little bit of texture, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. This is like one of those mural walls that people like to take pictures by. Have you done flamingos in the zoo, or was that the other zoo? Done. I have not done flamingos in the zoo, no. And we can definitely add in flamingos. Flamingos We made it at the front of the zoo last time, and they were having a lot of stress issues. By the way, here are the giraffes, Liam. I know you texted yesterday. I don't even remember what happened in the last 2 streams. Honestly, we almost built llamas like 3 times. I had the stream all scheduled and ready to go. I was like, we're going to do llamas. I swear to God I did llamas. The llamas are like right here. So, yeah. There's a I forget as well, too. But here are the giraffes down here. By the way, the giraffes can realistically probably just like walk over this. But, it is a pretty thick fence, so maybe they wouldn't be able to. They would definitely be able to run out of it. Woo! Let's add some other little decals down here with some like color. Give some things. These guests are just walking through this door, and I really don't like that. I can put down some of those barriers, I guess. Or what about these? I haven't used these new world signs. Look at it. Here's this happy sun. Come on now. Why would we not have a happy sun and a happy moon? That actually makes more sense than the other way. Have some of those in there, huh? Why not? These look like cool pieces you would actually stick on the floor. These little stone things here. Just bling blog it. Oh, by the way, my mom was telling me yesterday. Did you know why flamingos are pink? Because they eat so many shrimp. And I don't think that's supposed to be a joke. I think that's legitly why they become pink. They eat so much shrimp, they become pink. Can you make a path on the outside of the building away from the building so you can put bushes there? Like in front of it? I see what you're talking about. I gotta find where the thing is. Now, I can't just pick this up and move this based on the pathways. It would be impossible to just move it as easy as you or I would like to think it would be. Because obviously, in the game, everything's based off of the pathing system. So it would be almost impossible to move it how we would want it to go. But there are barriers in this game that won't let guests go through, and I forgot what they're called. They were called barriers in Planet Zoo, or I mean Planet Coaster. But in Planet Zoo, they're called something else, and they might be in staff facilities. They might be in utilization. They might be in here. They go. They're called guest barrier ribbon. If you use this here, if you put this here, this ribbon, and you run it obviously underground, people will not glitch through this wall. They will see this as a wall and try to find another way to go through. And it looks like it's now fixed. I just wanted to make sure that no guests were like glitching through that again. But now guests are not going through the wall. Now we could do something small here, but this is so small, and people on the outside are just gonna like glitch through here. But yeah, we cannot unfortunately do what you suggest, Liam, because of the pathing. But what I can do for you is what Zach told us to do for your hippopotamus exhibit, which is if we go inside of our nature, these are called planters. These are called planters. We can go inside the game, and we can add in some plants. I also want this to be able to be like a mural wall where people can take pictures, so I don't really want to add too many of them down here. I also want to come up with a coherent design so that it doesn't look so out of place. But I do think the New World planters will be the nicest. Or maybe these classic trough. That's just too black. I don't know why you would have that here, to be honest with you. Gardening. Let's go into plants. I'm looking for these long ones. These are technically purple, but they're blue on this side. Logic because of the game. So I'm looking for little oops. I'm looking for little ones. Little bushes or plants or whatever you want to call them. If I could have a little bit more of a rough looking, I was thinking about Zach, and I was explaining to him before, and he agreed with me. Is I'd like about City Skylines is it randomizes the trees for you automatically, and rotates them, I believe, too, or maybe that was a mod, or that's just Zach messing around on his keyboard. But I thought they automatically rotate for you. But this game, there is none of that. You have to do everything by yourself. And there's, instead of giving them, like, these are all the same, and these two should be merged together, but it's very annoying, because, like, as you clearly can see, watch, look at it, it's just exactly duplicated. There's no, like, changing it at all. And I know some things you can't do, but at least the trees. There's like 4 different trees of the same. Like, they're like 4 of them are exactly the same. Maybe you don't have to do them for all of them, but you should be able to do them for some of the trees or some of those things. I guess it does limit you on customization, but it is very helpful. I appreciate it, at least. Imagine taking a picture and someone walks through the wall. Yikes! It's like Diagon Alley in apparently that Universal Studios, right? Diagon Alley. Diagon Alley. Let's go with some bushes here. I'm very happy though. We are spending some time to do some little details, and I do want to continue doing some of the details when we come back next week. Or this weekend. That looks like the nastiest thing I've ever made. I need like a something here because I don't want guests to see this. I mean, they're going to see it, yes. It's not the end of the world. But like a big bush. Something like that. But not bamboo. I want a big American bush. I'm sorry, Hornthorn Bush. You just don't look good. And this is why you would not make me as a planter, because Claude would be spending so much time making sure that it looks good and not actually good for the environment. And it probably doesn't make sense that there's like 4 different types of trees next to each other that have no blend with each other. Because I don't think any of these... This is jungle, Asia, Africa, North America. This one is Europe, Asia, tempered. And then this one is... It's crazy how you can see that. It's jungle as well. It's very weird. But that's what they do in real life. In real life, in the city of Chicago, they have different trees per block. They won't let people place down whatever tree they want in front of their house, or even townships or cities. Because I actually did a little bit of research on this, but they won't like let you place down random trees anywhere anymore. I mean, they will. It's America. You can do whatever you want, but the city won't plant them, is what I should have probably have said. So let me take that back. So the city won't plant just random trees anywhere anymore. They'll go by design and style, because if an invasive species like a bug comes by and kills all the trees, it won't kill all the trees in the entire city. It'll kill them down the block, but it won't kill them down the entire thing. So that's why most cities, at least in Chicago, they'll play, for example, they'll go down one road, there'll be cherry blossoms down another road, they'll do oak trees down another road, they'll do evergreen trees down the other road, they'll do hawthorns on another one, they'll do pine, another one they'll do cottonwood, and vice versa. So that's what the city will do them down different ones. So if there's an invasive bug that comes in, it won't kill all of the trees because they're all diversified by different things. So I think that's a really cool feature that they have. I mean, in IRL. And that's why they do it. So they don't have it. Now, speaking of, what's up, Zach Daily Games? We were just talking about you and talking about the city skylines auto rotate tool, and how much I loved it, and how much you think you. I remember you saying that you liked it too. The City Skylines rotate tool, where you didn't have to do anything, just give you a random tree. I mean, you press oak tree, but it gives you like a random oak tree out of the 3 that they have. I'm complaining about that right now. But before I forget, is one of the things that I will say that I never knew before. I didn't know this. I don't know if you guys knew this or not. But did you know bananas used to taste better? What? What? Well, apparently, every single banana tree, apparently, I believe it. It's annoying because I know they would have brought it back. There's probably some seeds left somewhere. People didn't think about it. But apparently, an invasive species went down to South America and Central America, and a very invasive species went into the banana trees and killed them all. Killed every single banana tree, and they're all dead. They all died. They all died. Every single banana tree in the entire world. Bananas tasted a lot better. Bananas used to be bigger. Bananas used to be this, that, whatever. But they're all dead. And you'd be like, but Claude, what am I eating when I'm eating a banana? Well, that is a good question. Well, banana trees didn't all die, just a certain species. The main one that people used to eat and love and consume, which had the better tasting flavor, apparently. But we'll never be able to taste that original flavor. But they all died. So all the banana trees died. So rest in peace, banana trees that tasted good. But the other banana that survived were the Chilean banana trees. I think that's the official name for it. I could be wrong, but I think that's called the Chilean trees. I know that's that also like a brand name too, which is monopolized, but I won't get down to the monopolies right now. But so that's the reason why. So they don't taste as good. That's why when you eat a banana, you're like, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, every single one of us in our lifetime, unless you're over 100 years old, you have no idea what the hell a real banana tastes like. So none of y'all know. But what you can say is when you eat or drink anything that tastes banana flavored Laffy Taffy, banana flavored bubblegum, banana flavored soda. I don't even know if they make that. But you eat or drink anything flavored banana, it tastes different. It tastes weird. Why does it taste so sweet? Well, first off, it might be the sugar in the damn candy. But second, is that flavoring is actually... That flavoring is actually the banana from the original banana plant. So scientists apparently back then saved the flavor of the banana from the original banana tree, the original thing, and they put it into our candy. So we can't taste the original thing. At least we can taste it through our candy. And that's why I always loved the original Laffy Taffy bananas. You know, the little short Laffy Taffy banana things? The little small ones? That's why I, at least as a child, I don't know if y'all liked a banana. Maybe y'all like bananas right now, but I mean, that is the original flavor of what original banana tastes like. All artificial banana flavor. Not probably all of them, but I mean, not probably all of them, but a majority of them. That's why they taste different than a real banana, is because of the flavoring. It's actually taken from the original plant, and they saved that flavor. So I'm happy that they did that, and that made me not go. I would have been talking about this weeks ago because I seen this weeks ago. Like, what the hell happened? Or heck happened? Hell is not a bad word. I'm not doing push-ups for that. Like, what happened? But it makes sense. And that might be a history video. I don't know. That might be a history video one day. I don't know. Maybe that'll be a history video today. I don't know. Would you guys want that? I don't know. Speaking of history videos, we're kind of wrapping up the stream here because Claude has some other stuff to do. It's almost the end time. We have a lot more little details to do, but today we'll go give you a rundown. Zach and everyone that's tuning in. We were actually having an issue with the bench here, so everyone was kind of piling up and getting clustered. So we actually removed that bench, and now everything's going smoothly, and we actually added some of those invisible fences down here. You can't see them, and you can't, like, no-clip through the floor. We added some railings in here. We added some Street Fox coffee and some of these little signs down here. These outer ones, because usually at a zoo you can see really big advertisements for them, because obviously, you know, we're at a zoo. But you would see, you know, a little Starbucks, because obviously Street Fox coffees are Starbucks in this game. A couple signs here, and then some of these on the end. But it's really blended in, so it isn't too bad. And then there's a mural wall here with all these very colorful, I don't know what you would call these. African animal sign 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got these here, so people take like pictures outside, and they got a little moon and that sort of stuff. We added some trees in. These are all now North America trees, and from tempered in Europe, tempered. We also added in some details down here in terms of the custom fencing, and then adding the regular fencing back in, and adding some lights, and some garbage bins and some other little things. But that's pretty much it for that. There will be no stream tomorrow. There will be no stream Saturday. Claude will be gone. Claude has stuff to do, to work on. But there will be no stream. So the next stream will be Sunday later in the day. I don't know what time later in the day, but it will be Sunday before Zach Daily Game stream. I will say that. I don't know what time, but I cannot stream. And then we added lights too. And by the way, you'll see these signs here, and you'll be like, "Why are they black?" Because when I got my new PC, those artifacts did not come over correctly. So rest in peace. Also, we'll turn this down. Apparently my sound was pretty loud, so I do apologize for that. I added lights down here to give this lighting thing, but we're not going through the whole zoo to add lighting. We're just doing it here. But there's still a lot more details I want to do. I still got a lot more stuff to do in this thing. Facts from Claude from Chicago. It needs to be a history video. Plus, Liam needs to drive more. Liam, thank you so much for 267 hours. We're just going to round you up. I do want to say one final thing before we do go after the Patreon thank you. So I want to give a special thank you to our Patreons, and I want to do a little bit of talking here at the end. But a special thank you to our Patreons. Liam, having fun, is having fun. Zach Daily Games, Janko, and our tip donators for making these live streams possible. And I think it was Kylie, too. I'm sorry I didn't say my Patreons here. Janko, Meep, and Cripsa. My bad. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I just cut them out. That's pretty rude. Okay. Update time. We'll go full screen Brio for this one. Update time. So what is going on? So Claude's History Course has a brand new video coming out this Monday, the 20th at 12 noon Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. UK time. Claude's History Course, there will be a brand new full-length video coming out Monday. So if you want to go check it out, I will be scheduling it. I mean, it is scheduled to be coming out on that page. It'll be another video about Julius Caesar and his conquest after his consulship. So it's going to be a very interesting episode. It's not going to be entirely too long. It is 5 minutes and 55 seconds exactly. Not on purpose. I just did it that way. That will be due to one of our six full videos we're going to be doing every single year. And then a reminder, every 10th of every month, there will be a short video. Short videos are no longer just 1 minute or less. They go up to like 1:30 overall on some of them. So thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait till you guys see it. It is a very phenomenal video. Not that many edits. There was 3. On the 3rd version I was done, but I did spend a lot of time doing it. Thank you so much, Liam, for coming out to the live stream. Thank you so much, Zach Daily Games, for coming out to the live stream. Thank you so much, Mr. Dark, for coming out to the live stream. And thank you so much, Tuxpoo, for coming out to the live stream. I am Claude from Chicago. We'll see you Sunday for another live stream. And remember, a real friendly makes their own luck. And have a wonderful day, friendlings. I love you. Bye. Have a wonderful day. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday.